Welcome to the deep dive. We love to unpack complex topics, maybe distill them into something really fascinating. Today, our mission is kind of unique. We're peeling back the layers on just one specific piece of real estate, but it's one that holds, well, a surprising secret. We're diving into the Zillow listing for a property located at 1031 NE Penn Avenue, Bend, Oregon, 97701. And just so you know, this property is listed by Joshua Grossman of Epique Realty. Now, okay. A home built back in 1965. That might make you picture something specific, right? Maybe a bit dated, but here's where this one really defies expectations.
Right, and that's what's so fascinating here. You see 1965, but the key is, despite that original build year, this home was completely rebuilt. I mean, from the studs out in 2022. So it blends that, timeless foundation feel with a thoroughly modern design. It's almost like a brand new house hiding in plain sight.
Okay, rebuilt from the studs. That phrase gets used a lot. So when we talk about a 1965 home getting that treatment in 2022, what does that really mean for someone looking to buy? Is it just a fancy way of saying, a big renovation?
Right.
Or is it more fundamental?
That's a really good question, because from the studs, I mean, it really signifies an almost entirely new structure just within the original footprint. It implies replacing pretty much everything functional and aesthetic. Think all new windows, doors, trim siding that gives you that fresh, modern look from the street.
Okay, so the visible stuff.
Exactly. But crucially, it goes way deeper. A brand new electrical panel, right? Designed for how we actually use power today. A powerful 5-ton AC unit, which, for Ben Summels, that's important.
Yeah.
An updated furnace for efficient heating. And PEX plumbing.
Ah, PEX. So no worries about old corroded pipes.
Precisely. It's flexible, durable. It really eliminates those old house plumbing headaches and improves water flow. So yeah, it's a genuine top-to-bottom transformation, really engineered for how people live now.
That really is comprehensive. And you mentioned Midtown Bend. For listeners maybe not super familiar with Bend, what's the draw of Midtown? What's its character? And how does a property like this fit in there?
Well, Midtown Bend is it's highly sought after. It's established, got that character-rich neighborhood feel. You've usually got mature trees, streets you can actually walk on, and you're incredibly close to downtown amenities. But often without the, let's say, the higher price tag you might find in some newer developments further out.
Right, the trade-off is usually older homes needing work.
Exactly. That's the challenge. Many homes there are older, often need quite extensive updates. So this place, 1031 NE Penn, it really is what the listing calls a rare midtown opportunity. It hits that sweet spot. You get the charm, the location of an established area, but you also get the peace of mind and, frankly, the efficiencies of what's basically new construction.
It sounds like a really interesting blend, even aesthetically. I think I read the kitchen combines modern stuff with, like, a nod to the past.
It does. Yeah, the kitchen is gourmet, sleek quartz counters, high-end stainless appliances, everything you'd expect. But then it cleverly keeps an original copper hood.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a unique touch, right?
Yeah.
Connects it back to its history. And alongside that, you've got modern things like dedicated wine and beverage fridges.
Yeah.
And the primary bath, too. It's very spa-like. Curbless tile shower.
Oh, those are nice. Very seamless look.
Yeah, seamless, spacious, great for accessibility, too. Dual shower heads, even a bidet. So, real modern luxury there.
Okay, so beyond the inside looking great, what about the practical stuff, especially for Midtown? The listing mentions RV parking with a hookup and 5 extra parking spaces. That sounds, well, almost impossible for an urban setting like that.
It absolutely is. Seriously. In a denser, older neighborhood like Midtown, finding any space for an RV is tough, let alone having the infrastructure like that 30-amp hookup. That's a game changer.
Why is the hookup so key?
It means you can actually power your RV right there. Run the AC, the fridge, whatever. It just opens up the buyer pool massively, To include outdoor folks who usually have to choose between city living and their RV hobby. And then there's a Trex deck.
Right, composite decking, low maintenance.
Virtually zero maintenance. No splinters, lasts forever. Makes that outdoor entertaining space genuinely usable, especially with the natural gas hookup for a grill or outdoor kitchen. Plus, the fact the property is set back from the street adds a layer of privacy you don't always get in Midtown. It adds up.
It really seems like this property carves out a unique niche in the market. How do you think this mix, original foundation, 1965, but basically 2022 quality, how does that affect its value or who it appeals to?
It's an interesting point for appraisers and the market, for sure. How do you value something like this? It's got the bones, or at least the footprint from 65, but the systems, finishes, everything else is 2022. It's not truly new construction, but it's way beyond a standard renovation.
So it's kind of in its own category.
Exactly. It sits in this unique sweet spot. It offers modern living, avoids the maybe higher premium of a brand new build lot, avoids construction delays. It makes it super attractive for people who really want that established neighborhood character, but frankly, don't want the hassle of updating an old house themselves.
We've covered quite a bit in this deep dive into 1031 NE Penn Avenue, Bend, Oregon, 97701. A really interesting midtown property that definitely defies first impressions.
It really does. And looking at a place like this, it makes you think, doesn't it? It raises a kind of fundamental question. When a home is reborn like this from the studs, what do you value more? Is it the established character, that irreplaceable location in an older neighborhood? Or is it the modern efficiencies, the updated systems, that sort of peace of mind you get with essentially new construction? What stands out to you about this unique kind of blend?
That's a great question to mull over. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive today. Keep exploring, keep learning, and we'll catch you next time.